Again, go to Pages and then locate your store. And if you don't have a store set up, you can come into this not link section so that we set it up before we go live. Click the plus icon and then under collections, choose store. Now you will need a business plan or hire in order to add a store to your website. And if you need a little bit of help setting that up, I do have a Squarespace commerce training that I'll link to below this video. Assuming you've done all that, come into your store, click this big plus icon, select gift card, and then here we can just add various details that we need to add for our gift card. So go ahead and give it a product name. As you can see, I got real creative with mine. Add a description, and then you can add additional information here too. So you just hover over and add any content block. Here you can add a video, you can show some of the products this can be redeemed against, add a longer description, testimonials, anything like that. Or you can do what I'm going to do and just hit cancel and keep it simple. And then here we can upload our images, and you can upload multiple images, but you want to have one featured image. This is the featured image is what's going to share when you share this link out on social media, and it's also what's going to display in your storefront. So if you don't have an image here, you can come into Canva and you can create a design, search for gift certificate. What that's going to do is bring up a number of templates that you can use as a base. So you can come in here, you can select one, say we select this one here. We can remove the information that's no longer relevant by hitting the bin. We can change this element out. So I could delete this. I could come to elements. I could add this little present, like a little gift card, put it in the center here. I could change out my font to match my brand font. I could click on any of these elements and change the colors out to my brand colors if I wanted. And then when I'm done, I would just hit share and download, and I'm going to download it as a JPEG. Now, I wanted to resize mine to be a square. If you want to do that, you can go to resize and you can hit this 180 by 180. It's up to you what size you want to show. I just wanted it to be a square in my store to match with everything. And so this is mine here. I did use a template. This is a template I used, and you see I just customized it to myself. So I'm going to hit share, download, back to JPEG, come back to my Squarespace website, and I'm just going to pull that image in. And as you can see, this is automatically set to the featured image, but I could click here, delete this image, and add a different featured image if I wanted to display a different one. And again, you can add multiple items if you want. Scroll down, and here is where we choose our gift card amounts. So if I'm selling website designs, $25 is probably a little low. I'll click these three dots and hit delete. And maybe I change this. So maybe I start at 150, 200, and 250. Because a website design is quite expensive. But you could change that up if you want to add another one. Just click here and you can do that. I'll delete this. We can now add a category. So you could add this to a category you already have in store, or you can select a new one. Maybe you type gift cards in and that's the category. You can add tags here if you want. You can choose if this is a featured product or not. So if you're displaying summary blocks, you can choose to only show featured products. Related products, this is a setting in commerce, so you would go into commerce and then just turn the toggle on to add related products, and then same for product reviews. This is something you set in your commerce settings. So now we have SEO and URL. We'll hit edit, and here we'll give our store item a better name because nobody's going to search for this. So I'm just going to call it gift card. The dash symbolizes a space, and then here we can give it a title and a description. Now I've been a bit lazy and just copy and pasted my description, but here you would want to consider some keywords and making it a keyword rich description so that it's ranked in searches. Hit apply, and then social share. This is what it looks like when I share the link out on social media. And so when I was speaking about having it as a square, I didn't want the top or the bottom cropped off. I have a training on social sharing images that talks through this in more detail if you want to make sure this looks good on all platforms. Social accounts is where you can toggle on so that when you hit publish, it automatically goes out on those social media platforms. And then custom button, you can enable a custom button. So if you want to change this to buy now or something like that, you can do so. Hit apply, hit save, and you can either publish it or schedule it to be published. Say you're doing it for a holiday event, you could schedule it to go live on those dates. So I'm going to hit publish now, and if we come down into my store, you'll see that my store gift card is now here. Now how this works for somebody purchasing it, they would come to the item, open this up, they would select their value, add to cart. You would then add your information in, your email in, hit continue, and then here is where you would put the recipient's information. So you can add a name, an email, a message, and then who it's from, and then you can also customize the email sent to you. Once you're done, you would hit continue, and then you would just go through the payment process and the review process as normal. But this email to recipient is what is going to allow this gift card to be sent to them. So pretty straightforward. I hope that helps.